What it do, boys? We back at it with another vlog ski. We got the Benzo right here, the Method of Transpo. I haven't really been vlogging too often because I've been super locked in, except for this last weekend. Today is Sunday, and I'm not gonna lie, I have never been out as much as I was these last like 3 days. So I'm kind of recovering off that, but what better way to recover than just jump right back into it? And so that's what I'm doing with this vlog. It's just a night out. I'm just gonna chill, probably grab some eats. I got a flight tomorrow, so I can't be out too late, but I'm sure it'll be a movie regardless, just cause it's usually how it is around here. You know, I'm also gonna be much more like flippant about the vlogs. I know quality over quantity is really important with content, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired of content. Content is boring. I don't make much money off of it if I'm being completely real. There definitely are people that make way more money from their actual business than teaching other people how to do it. Like, I'm gonna just be mad spontaneous with the vlogs, with the content. I'm gonna do it on my own time. I'm gonna do what I want, but still something that's enough to feed the streets, you know what I mean? I apologize for being so inconsistent with the content. I think my videos in general will be more entertaining if I just stop caring. That's what I'm gonna do. Right now, I'm filling up the car with air because I have 2 nails in my back right tire. And you might think, why haven't you fixed that yet? What are you doing? Fix nails in your tire, you're fried. Yeah, you're right, I am fried. But so is this car, bro. This car has been in the shop maybe 5 times in the last 2 months, which 5 is a lot if you ask me. The reason being is I've had to spend lots of money on just basic repairs. If you guys know anything about cars, fuel injectors, coils, a few coolant lines, things like that, which sound scary, but they're really not scary things in the car world. You know, when you start talking about like turbos, braking and things like that, that's when it gets a little scary. But the good news is the car's been running amazing and it hasn't been running this good in a while. The bad news is, all right, now I have to fix all the issues that I neglected because the car wasn't working. The nail in the tire, and my windshield is also cracked, which I'm glad because I'm gonna get rid of this blue and make it all black. I was watching an old YouTube video and I got reminded of the real reason I started to do online business in the first place, and it was because I didn't want to struggle later on. I knew I was gonna struggle doing online business like everyone does in the beginning, but I knew that that price was worth it in order to not struggle later on. And back then, I'm in my later on now, but right now, my later on is a few years from now, or maybe 10 or 15. Gosh, the Benz interior is the best. You can't beat Benz interior. I've also been getting I've been getting mentally drained by business for like the last few weeks. I'm getting back in the groove. Like this last month has been really good for me. This last month has been great. I've been feeling amazing mentally, getting back in the gym, working out, getting sun. The weather is beautiful in Florida, bro. If you guys are in Florida, you know what I'm talking about. Like the night times you can wear a hoodie and the day times you can wear shorts. That's the perfect weather in my opinion. With that being said, since I've been drained recently, whatever, I booked a few trips. Tomorrow I'm actually going back home, going back to New York. Gonna vibe out with some family members, celebrate Thanksgiving. But in the first week of December, I actually booked a trip to go on a cruise. I was thinking about it. I had never been on a cruise before, and I also have never been to the Bahamas. So I'm banging out 2 for 1. I'm going on a cruise, and I'm going to the Bahamas. It's like a week and a half, and I think that'll be great. Environment is so huge. I was just talking about one of my homeboys because they flew out to Miami for the first time, and they've been here for the last few days. They all left today though, but they were telling me like, why Miami? Why Miami? Because you know how it is, bro. Everyone back home is stuck in the same, location that they've always been in since they were a kid. Like, why would you leave? And so I was kind of just explaining to them, like, it's literally just the fact that I'm exposed. Something that's super interesting is they did this study, and this study essentially was like measuring poor kids and rich kids. Right, they grab 2 different zip codes and they measure a bunch of kids and how well they do in life and how much money they make based off of their zip code. And the kids that lived in expensive zip codes, 74% of them made more money which means they had a 74% chance of making more money than someone who lived in a lesser income zip code. Now, you might be thinking, why is that? It's only one thing, it's exposure. Being exposed to the mindset of people that have bigger goals than you, bigger dreams than you, bigger aspirations, make your big dreams seem like small dreams, which small dreams can actually just be broken down into a few tasks and taken care of. If you really, really think about it. Big dreams are like, you gotta shoot for the stars, you might have to get like super lucky, but if you got like a small dream or like you're just trying to do like a few $100,000 a year, very easy to actually complete that goal. You just need a few of the right decisions. And me coming to Miami and being exposed to all of that made me realize that even more. And so yeah, that's my answer as to why I'm in Miami. Yo,
where are you at?
I'm in the lobby. Downstairs.
Oh, alright, bro.
I mean, I just came down, but yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, bet.
I'm at the... Alright, bro. Peace.
Alright, bro. See you. Little 7-Eleven run. Got the W Bev. Now we're gonna go for a Valley Drive. Oh my gosh, this is like one of my favorite songs right now. This is Ferrari.
Could've lied, but I said it's a beamer. Exhibition and bet she a hitter. And it's her, she got a good thing. Used to think I was gonna go to Harvard. Used to think I was gonna have a daughter. Used to think everybody keeps secrets. Used to always mean that's not mean it. I can't fuck with these niggas, I mean it. Way they treat you, you wouldn't believe it. I still listen, the reason I'm smarter. Look, my pockets will give me the game. Be the reason I know to go harder. Got a brother I miss every day. Be the reason I'm around when I'm talking. I'm a son if you speak on his name. I can't wait till my son is your daughter. I just sit back and run what I think. On the beach, just like the Ringo Carter. If you listen, you picture the pain. If you listen, you hear when it rain. Time to go sound one for the pain. But I keep it, our shit not the same. He got money, but he's still a man. I just spent it so chuckles and blame. He got everything, he's still complain. You see Debbie still think it's a game. He throw up shit he don't even claim. She love me, but she know her name. Feel like I got a cousin of fame. Why you spend 17 on a chain? That's 20 you spend on a car. Could I put this shit down on the ride?
I already lost Dan. I already lost Dan, obviously, bro. Like, whatever. You'll see when we get there. Oh my gosh, wait. It looks crazy on camera. Turn your lights off. Yeah. Just click off on the auto button. There we go. Looks way better. Oh my gosh. Sheesh, boys. Yeah, nah, it looks insane on the DJI. The black badge with the carbon grill, carbon lip. Oh my gosh, that's a great combo. Boys, let me know what you guys are taking in the comments. You taking the M4 or you taking the GT? It depends the type of person you are. A lot of you guys probably gonna pick M4, but boys, it's about to be 2026. Stuff's changing fast, like in a good way and in a bad way. And it's gotta be exciting. You gotta make it fun. You gotta make it a game. You gotta have fun with it. Enjoy the ride to the top. Because when you're hustling and grinding, the ride to the top actually feels like a flash. Like when you get to the top, I'm not saying I'm to the top, I'm not. But when you get there, it happens so quickly, relatively to the time that you've spent, that you're like, oh, that was it? Like I only had to work 2 years straight to be able to make $50,000 a month. I only had to work a year straight, 6 months straight, whatever it is. So you got to enjoy the process. If you don't enjoy the process, you're going to hate it. That's why people say, oh, you you can't work a job that you hate. You gotta love your job. That's because if you love your job, your work never truly feels like work. And if it feels like fun, or if it feels like game and progressing in this game of life, then you're gonna outwork everybody, because you're not just gonna do it just for a bag or just to be around cool people or drive an SVJ in Miami. You're gonna do it because you actually just love the game, and the love for the game is gonna get you exactly what you want out of life. That's the greatest part about life, and that's some of the greatest advice that I've ever gotten from anybody, and what I've learned just from my life experiences myself. So if you guys are like that, which a lot of you guys probably are, definitely tap in, leave a sub, bro, because I am trying to go crazy with the content, but it's hard. It really is hard having to be able to justify pulling out my phone or my camera to record a vlog or some content for you guys when I'm actually just working and locking in on my business like literally 90% of the time. It's kind of boring as content, so I try to mix it up and make it a little bit entertaining. But yeah, I would appreciate if you guys could just leave a sub, comment, anything like that. It would mean the world to me. And yeah, I'll definitely do more stuff like this and such. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for my boy to finish up. He's doing something real quick. That being said, we'll probably get ready to head out and then go from there. All right, boys, I'm either gonna see you at a food spot or back at the crib. Either way, I'll see y'all in a second. Well, we're back in the crib, boys. As you guys can see, yeah, it was a valid night out. I definitely like these little quick vlogs because it's a way for me to like stay updated with you guys throughout, you know, just me working and locking in on my business. I don't always want to post me locking in on my business for the simple fact that it's boring. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real. It's boring. It's gonna get no views, and it's gonna just demotivate me to make more vlogs, which I don't want to do. I like making vlogs. But if you did like this vlog, I appreciate. Leave a like, leave a sub, and if you want to learn what I do and how I make my money, it's gonna be the first or second link in the description. If you don't know by now, I do Amazon FBA and e-commerce. But yeah, we locked in for Q4. Q1, I'll start posting way more, and we'll go from there. I'll see y'all.